I'm going to say this for sure. We're going to a game 3. I'm not seeing a 2-0 on the board, and I think it's just whoever performs better on the regret map. I think we're going to at least see the one-on-one. But that being said, we're hopping on board with Stress. He's going to opt to stay in this window, just going to land down some shots. We're seeing a real slow play towards this camo. Neither player wanting to really confirm getting that. An Article does eventually pick it up, and he's going to have a one-on-one fight. It's going to be crucial that he wins this fight. Unfortunately, he does go down. Halogan and crew getting the 2-0 start, and that's what you like to see. They weren't able to get the camo, but they immediately got the burn off, and now they're in a real comfortable position to get together and start isolating some players.
Yeah, Stress and Article trying to make the best of that situation, but Stress, after getting overwhelmed, Article couldn't really do much about it either. And of course, the camo burn is the best thing you can hope for, and they got that, but down 2-0 right now. I'm going to take a look at Halogan, who lands that final shot to take out Article. Of course, trapped on car here, his teammate with the pinch across the map. They're already starting to set up on the map, and this is perfect. You can see Halogan's got his teammate Tryant top mid. An unfortunate car spawn for Article, spawning ISO there. And look at Halogan with the presence of mind, aware that Jeremy's not with him. Stress now, bottom blue base. So keep him back, and they can continue to apply pressure on Article to take him out. There you go, the 2v1 onto Article. Both players up on top car here. Stress knows he needs to play passively. They got to do something to swing this momentum back.
And I like how Tyrant right now, he has his noob combo in his back pocket. And with that, it's basically a poor man's sniper rifle, if you will. You're going to be able to get to land those body shots. It'll make that player one shot and easy enough to kill. A great bait and switch right there from Tyrant, as he's going to move on in, find that one shot player. And now this is not looking good for Article and Stress. You have to find some way to claw yourself out of this. You have to get together, find a team shot, and get one of these players down. They do that, and this could be a potential 2 down if Tyrant can't stay alive. Tyrant just opting to move all the way across the map. I like that play from him. He's just making sure he's staying alive, regrouping with his teammate. You can't afford to go to have your team be put on respawns.
Right, still on board with Tryant here, now in a battle with Stress. Stress on bottom mid, some nice shots into Stress. He can back him down, but can't finish him. Trying to stay alive. The nade will take him out, drops the combo as well. I'm not sure if they're aware of it, if they'll try to pick it up. In the meantime, of course, we've got Article in a battle with Halogan up here on top mid. I'll take a look at Halogan as he jumps down. The camo is coming up, and he's aware of it, but he's walking out in the open to try and grab it. Now Half Shields decides not to pick it up yet, knows it's unsafe to grab. And hopefully that turns out to work for him, because he's getting shot at by both angles. Had he gotten a burn, that would have been better than losing it entirely. Now Stress with the camo with Article. This is looking good for Stress and Article. We'll see if he can make a play.
You know, one thing to point out there from Halogan, he didn't get the camo, right? That's a big blow to his team. But it's one of those situations where if the play that he made turned out right, he looks like a genius, and then it didn't work out for him. So now he's going to take some criticism for it. Stress has that camo. He's sitting in the bottom part of the map. If he can manage to just push through, find one of these easy picks, and then start having this collapse happen with his teammate, we could see them easily come back into this game. He gets behind these 2 players, and I think he's going to find himself some easy kills as Article has his help. This player just trying to run away. Article going to find the double kill, and this is what you want to see. This is Article and Stress clawing their way back into this game on the back of that camouflage.
That was a perfect use of camo to swing the momentum back. You could see Stress wrap around. Article drew the aggro as Stress came in with a pinch to finish them off. They got 2 more slays, and they've narrowed down this scoreline. You can see Stress right now, top pink here, applying pressure over to blue base. Lay, Article in the meantime, top mid. They've got the great presence on the map. They have these top high ground positions. They're going to try to work with them, but look at this flank coming in from Tryant. Tryant with the nice shots to help take out Article, and Stress right now, ISO. He can take out those shields, but he knows he needs to fight Halogan, and he gets the best of him in that trade. It looks like things are pretty solid for Stress. If he can stay alive here, give himself time for Article to make that comeback around and try to get that pinch in bottom blue. He can't spot him. Tryant staying alive here. What a battle between these 2 players. Tryant can't make it as they quickly bring this score to just about a tie here if he get this final slay. Halogan knows he has to back up.
What I'm seeing from Stress and Article, they aren't playing right on top of each other, but they're always in an angle where they can help each other. But this is bad news for Stress. He has no ammo in his gun. He needs to go find a pistol on the map, either replenish his ammo or maybe go get that tac mag. But he's going to stay on this P1. He's going to try to secure this camouflage for his team. He doesn't have the ammo, but if he can get the burn off, he can at least allow the other team not to have it. Unfortunately for them, they are going to go 2 down, and this time Logan's going to make sure that camo gets onto his body, and this is where they can really expand out their lead if this camo can play an impact right here.
I'm trying to think, what could Stress have done in that situation? Like, are there any weapons nearby? Really, there's only the silence pistol bottom mid. I want to say if he was thinking about the timing of the camo, he should have been standing in a different position, because now he's giving it up 100%, and Halogan will get the trade, though, so that's the best case scenario they could hope for, managing to finally take that camo out. I'm looking at Tryant in the meantime, who's top red here. Knows that they might be up on car, going to try to keep his presence low as his teammate spawns up with him, and both teams opting to do the same thing. You can see the momentum kind of grinding to a halt here as they don't want to reveal themselves too early.
Yeah, but one big nade that was thrown out there, it lit up Article over on that car side, so they have that information. They know that one player is at least over on that car side, and we see Halogan, he's opting to push out that P-slide, gonna just try finding that player, and now they know exactly where he is, and we see Tyrant pushing right through this car one. He's gonna get behind Article, land down some easy shots. Halogan will eventually find the trade, but Stress putting himself in a good position to at least get the trade out, but with that, top mid control has gone over to this red team. It's going to be a tough job for Article and Stress to get out of this blue base.
Yep. Article and Stress right now waiting for their opportunity. I was taking a look at Stress, but he'll get dropped quickly. We'll see if Article can stay alive here. Of course, he's pinched by 2. Nice shots into Halogan to back him down, but of course, Tryant flying in to finish him off at the pinch, and Article doing everything he could to play his life there. But it's not going to work out. Stress, of course, alone. In the meantime, we'll watch Tryant as he flies from blue all the way over to red base. These guys starting to feel confident. And of course, the camo coming up pretty soon as well. So these slays are crucial. If they can keep them down off the map, they can get that free camo and just continue to push this momentum forward here. And of course, Article top mid. Article in a rough position. He's in a 2v1 potentially, and Tryant knows he can fly right behind him. And look at this play from Tryant. He keeps Stress out of play. Gonna grab that combo too, but opts to not take it. Halogan with the free camo. Things looking amazing for these players right now.
Now, Halogan, well, he was opting to stand on that camouflage.
Another weird one.
He knew that Stress could see him on the death cam, so he wanted to try to get that time where the blue team wouldn't know. But it was a great job by Stress's teammate Article to come out, get some shots in, and force that camo pickup. So at least, you know, they're down by 7, but they know when that next camouflage is coming up. Now it's just kill by kill. Make sure you don't let this get out of control and play for that next camouflage.
And Halogan's been scaring me with these camo plays. First, he waits and doesn't pick it up, and then second, he waits to try to change up the timing, but ends up getting shot when he picks it up, so they know the exact time that he pulled it. But of course, the lead is so substantial at this point, these mistakes might not matter. And there you go, the pinch from Tryant. And Halogan once again, 19-10 at this point as Halogan repositions up to top car. And you can see Tryant right now on the pink side likely as well. Good opportunity here to get another pinch. Look at the sneaky play from Halogan as he gets around behind here. Article not aware of his presence just yet. He might have heard the nade. No, he didn't, because he jumps out front base. Article, not sure how I feel about these plays with a 10-kill difference between these teams. They cannot afford to lose their lives so carelessly.
You know, one thing I really like from this Halogan and Tyrant is that a Tyrant, as soon as they feel as if there's one player isolated, they immediately push. They're not concerned with dying right now. They realize that they can afford these trades. As soon as they have one player that's out in the open, they feel as if they can just go get the 2-for-1 trade. They'll opt for that every time in the day. That's what happens when you get these big leads. And in order for Stress and Ardo to come back into this game, they need this next camo, and they can't afford any more deaths. You have to at least get this to be a lot closer. They need to go. I think if they get to 23 kills for red team before blue gets to 20, it's going to be all over. You just can't afford it. And Tryant throwing out a perfect kill. He's going to be trying to close that gap between the 25 kills, finds the 2 kills. Now I think this is all they're gonna write this over. This camo coming up soon, and Halogan right on top of it, ready to go.
Just some post-analysis even before this game ends here. How do you feel about Stress's decisions to get those camos? I feel like he's a little too antsy to grab the camo, so he positions himself in P1 early, and he's there too early. The moment that they spot him, he's already in a vulnerable position. He gets taken out. I feel like for these camo grabs, Stress needs to be playing in a position of maybe P2, somewhere where he's baitable, somewhere he can stay alive. Of course, the camo being a minute late, being up there at 3:30. Wouldn't be a good time to do so. And of course, I mean, at this point with the lead being so substantial, 25-14, Tryant and Halogan will take that in dominant fashion. Stress and Article gonna have to talk. They're gonna have to, you know, get their headspace correct here so they can come back strong. Plaza might be a good opportunity to do so. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about those plays from Stress, kind of waiting for camo way earlier than he needs to. They know the time for camo. They got the slay when Halogan picked it up. So I'm wondering why they're putting themselves in these vulnerable positions.
I would have liked to see them play a little bit slower on that camo. It almost felt as if they were too ambitious, too on top of it, right? It would have been nice to make sure that they get the kills necessary, get them 2 down, and then play for that camouflage.
Focus on the slays, exactly.
It's great to get the camouflage, but if you're in a spot where it's not going to get any kind of play time with it, is it really worth the pick up? They had the opportunity where Halogan died on top of that camouflage, and then they eventually got it, and they did great jobs with that. They got the game really back into it. But after that, they just weren't able to grab another camo. They had the opportunities that were there to get the slay outs, but they were just, I felt like their positioning was just a little bit lackluster when it came to that camouflage. They're sitting on the bottom part of the map, sitting in P1, over maybe on that P slide. I would like to see them maybe get top, just look at as much of the map as possible, find the kills, and then play for that camouflage instead of having the fight happen right on the camouflage.
Yeah, top map control would have been exceptional, and I want to say, you know, go back and think about what went wrong, what went right. But of course, the next game is all they should be thinking about at this point: Plaza and how they could be effective on this map. Of course, things change in Plaza. You got the sniper, you got the OS, you got the combo to counter the OS, you got the light rifle with that 2-shot beatdown, the 3 shots in scope, a ton of power in some of these weapons, and way more angles, way more nooks and crannies to work with in Plaza. And we'll see how Article and Stress balance this going forward here.
Right. One thing that will not happen on Plaza, I don't think we're going to have that situation where Stress runs completely out of ammo. There's going to be guns all over, scattered across this map. There's weapons to pick up. It'll be interesting to see who opts for those rifle controls. You have the light rifle and the battle rifle that do spawn that noob combo, ever so important. There's just a lot of things to play around with on this map, and maybe that's what Stress and Article need to get back into this game.
All right, well, I'm on board with Stress right now as he holds an angle up on Big Door. It looks like Article did manage to get the OS, but did you see that immediate combo play? He lost it the instant that he grabbed it, and that's a great counter from Tryant there, denying him that OS opportunity. If you know you can't get OS, at least get the combo. And look at, they've earned the sniper as a result as well. Article getting the trade, Stress with no shields. I'm going to jump over to Halogan, who has the sniper, and an opportunity to get some nice kills here. As he sits on Nest, he'll spawn his teammate up with him and play passively here, looking for an angle, looking for an opportunity to get some headshots. There's that player up on glass, and another one on the cinema stairs. You'll land a body, reposition up to S4, looking for an angle. He can't quite find it just yet. Top mid.
Yeah, and I'd like to see Halogan and Tryant really expand themselves out. It felt like they were playing right on top of each other, and you know, as soon as they expand themselves out, Tyrant acts as if a buffer zone for him, allows one player to move over, and it gave Halogan the ability to move through the middle of the map, play that little fluid role with that sniper rifle, and he finds 2 easy kills because of it. That's why it's so important to stay expanded and away from your teammate, but still able to be in position to help as fast as possible.
Beautiful reaction from Halogan on that barrel there. Unfortunately, just a millisecond too late. He wasn't able to kill Article with it, but he does spot that player ISO bottom mid. Article will clean up for the trade, so good play from Article, but he knows he's in a vulnerable position. The moment he jumps out, Halogan might have a sniper on him. Halogan with 5 shots left here, and he's looking pretty confident so far in this series. I wouldn't challenge him.
Right, and he can feel this rotation. We see him feeling this rotation out. He realizes, hey, they're not pushing out this LR haul. They're not top gold. I feel like they're moving towards this blue. He's positioning himself to be in a spot where he can just find an easy pick. And right now they have them split out. So we see Halogan's in a good position just to get behind one of these players and find an easy pick. But unfortunately, a little bit of an FOV error. He did not see him pass behind him. But now I like this. He's just going to opt to find one player, takes him out, and then it allows him to have some breathing room. This solo player top mid not going to be able to take down this sniper rifle.
Pay attention to what Halogan just did right there. He missed his opportunity with Article. Looked like a bit of a blunder, but he had the presence of mind to switch targets and look at Light Rifle, recognize that that is his immediate angle to take advantage of, and he managed to get a kill out of it. So, you know, missing an opportunity in Cafe, not worrying about it, switching targets gives him that kill. And of course, now with the sniper rifle, 3 shots left. Player split on the map. He's got his player top yellow, but he can still see him. He can lend fire in if necessary. And we'll see what he can do as he repositions himself over to posters here. Halogan taking his time, playing his life here, trying in the meantime, getting the best of these 1v1 situations. Things looking great for Red Team right now. In 10 seconds till that next sniper. He's sitting pretty up on S4.
You know, I want to say it's a giant misplay from Article and Stress right there. They had a full overshield that didn't get any shots laid onto them, but they played so passively with it that it made no impact. It got burned off just by the time that he had it on his body. He really made no effort to push that sniper rifle player that they knew was isolated over in that bottom hotel area. They played really slow with it, and that overshield, the only impact it really made is just the fact that Halogan and Tryant didn't get it on their hand, on their body.
Exactly, and I don't want to miss Halogan here. Finally, he's getting in the fight here, waiting for this moment where Halogan will apply pressure, gets the killing spree, looking for a no-scope here, and he'll opt to play safely, go back to his teammate here, and I respect it. Let's see what Tryant is doing in the meantime. Tryant, the more aggressive player. He's got the combo as well, and he knows players are up on yellow, working with Halogan. Halogan trying to find an angle. Both players with inside map control, and Stress and Article just constantly pressured. Spot Stress. Nice shots on a Stress. He'll take him out. Article taking down Tryant at the same time, and now Halogan, of course, with the sniper still and plenty of ammo. I don't even think he's died in the last, like, 5 minutes.
No, I like what he's doing. He's just constantly rotating the sniper. We've seen him be at Nest. We've seen him be at Bottom Hotel. We've seen him be at Glass. He's just opting to find positions where these players don't know where he's at, and he can potentially find an easy pick. Unfortunately, he misses that one shot, but the overshield does go over to Tryant, and he's going to be pushing in, and they're going to potentially find a collapse. But unfortunately, Stress does find the kill on Halogan, and then beautiful job by Tyrant to make sure he gets the stick off on Tyrant. And now the overshield got nullified, so this could be the potential that Stress and Article have been looking for to come back into this. But Tyrant just moving across the map as fast as he can, trying to get onto these players, and the eventual trade will come out, and a potential 2-for-1 trade as his teammate pushes through. Stress will fall down, so that potential for Stress and Article to come back cut real short right there.
What a scenario that just took place there. Like, Stress managed to kill Halogan. The sniper went down in yard. He ignored the sniper to help his teammate and keep the combo. Could not get the kill on Tryant. Tryant stayed alive throughout that whole process, and then eventually Stress went down. Halogan, seeing the sniper still in yard, picked it up, and he's reset the same situation. Very interesting that Stress would not grab that sniper and just jump up immediately after. He kind of left it there for him, and now Halogan, you know, preying on it once again. He's got this opportunity. So kind of some unfortunate blunders coming out here at this point. Like, I recognize his intention to help his teammate, but giving the sniper up to the opposition is playing with fire right now. We'll see if Halogan can get another kill here with it.
And this is the opportunity that Article and Stress are looking for. One player just went down from that red team, and then you know that sniper rifle is by himself in that yellow room. Yet none of them made an effort to push in and split out the spawns, finish out the collapse on the isolation player, and then get that sniper rifle and start putting them on spawns. And instead, they opt for this real passive play, just setting up for this next overshield and next sniper rifle. But that's still 30, 45 seconds left to go in order for that to happen. I don't like the idea of letting Halogan just keep this sniper rifle. He still had 3 bullets to work with.
Right. In the meantime, Halogan with the sniper, Stress with the snipe also, and I'll take a look at Stress here. Sitting on the garbage truck here, looking for an opportunity on that OS. Of course, OS coming up. He's lost his teammate. Rough situation, but he will get the best of Halogan. Looking for that no-scope on Tryant. He can't land it. Will he back off? Unfortunately, he won't. Tryant with a free opportunity for the OS, and of course, Article spawning up will try to stop him. Unable to in time, and now we can see Tryant with the OS as he pushes up OS and combo. That's a deadly combination to have, pushing up into Cafe here. Of course, Article and Stress aware of it, but can they stop that pressure? Nice shot from Article to take off half the shield. But Tryant looking confident. He's flying up in the opposition here, and he spots Stress. Nice shots into Stress. Stress will back down. Back opportunity for Article. He can't grab it. Tryant aware of his presence, looking for a kill. What is this blunder here? Both players will trade. And 15-11, still comfortably.
Although the execution wasn't pretty right there from Tryant, I like the thought process. He has the overshield, he has the noob combo to go with it. He's gonna play as fast as possible to get up into those players' faces. He's eventually able to find the trade, but what it does is it doesn't allow this squad to get comfortable. Stress and Article, they feel as if they've been on their back foot this entire game, and that's just because no matter where they are, pressure has been applied to them throughout this entire map.
Pressure still being applied with Halogan right now, firing some shots. He'll back off, trading out with Tryant. Tryant and Halogan together on top yellow. Both Article and Stress in yard here below. Look at this quick lane swap from Tryant as he goes underneath while Halogan applies pressure from above. A great pinch, and he did it so quickly. Now picking up the sniper. 2 shots left. Stress knows he needs to play passively. Look at him hiding underneath, and nobody spots him. Stress now behind. it looks like he might not be able to get anything out of that. Halogan with the beautiful shots to deny him.
Right, and it's just, it was a good idea. It's just the noob combo didn't land. If that combo shot hits, he finds the easy kill on that top yellow player. He opens up his map for his teammate to come and eventually find the kill, find the isolation kill. Stress, I love the use, finding the barrel kill, and now this could be their potential to come back. But we said that many times. They find the one tick, and then they don't seem to capitalize on the opportunities that they've presented to themselves. Stress does eventually find the kill on Tyrant, and this overshield coming up soon. And there we go, trade after trade, and Articles on top the overshield. Yep, there we go. He gets it at 3:24, so keep that in the back of your mind, guys. It's gonna be popping up once again, 2 minutes flat on that 24-second mark.
Yeah, big opportunity to swing things in the favor of blue team here. You can see Stress with the light rifle, Article with the OS as he applies some fire over to Halogan. They're aware of where he is. They don't know where Tryant is, but they'll try to get this pinch quickly. His Article stays up on top mid. There it is right there. Spotting Tryant over on Cafe. Some great plays and a momentum shift on the side of blue right now. I like what I'm seeing from Stress and Article. Is Article unaware where Tryant is. Stress with the save and the sniper, and I'll swap over to Stress now with the sniper rifle. He needs to make these plays. He needs to clutch up so they can bring that to a game 3.
Yeah, he just needs to find a single sight line where he can pick off one player and from there move fast. But these players, they know the sniper rifle is back in nest. They're not going to push anything. They're not going to make any kind of haphazard push. They're going to make sure they take angles where that sniper rifle is not able to see him. There is a player in this bottom U-turn. Keep an eye on him. He could get potentially behind the sniper rifle player and make a play. I think Stress and Article are fine with this game slowing down. They just need to make sure they get this next overshield, and from there they could definitely take this game number 2.
Well, he's got eyes on one. But looks like the other player's opting for a flank right now. You can see Tryant on the garbage truck. Stress opting to pinch. You can hear the combo going off, and there's that player top mid. He spots him. Can't find an angle. Just shoots him in the knee. Talk about arrow to the knee up in 2019 here. Stress with a beautiful shot, and that gives them the lead and an opportunity to get a camo in the next 30 seconds, or an OS in the next 30 seconds as well. So this is great for Stress and Article. Stay alive. Prioritize getting slays. Set yourself up for that next OS opportunity. They could win this game off of this momentum.
Right, and we know that overshield's coming up at 24 seconds, so we see Stress, he's learning from his mistakes in game 1. He's not immediately putting himself in a position just to set up for that overshield. He's still looking for these lanes. He finds one player in the glass. He can call that out to his teammate. Now he's going to take a look at this overshield. He knows that one player is at least going to be trying to wait on it, but great job by Halogan right there. He gets the distraction off, and then Tyrant is able to grab the overshield. This is a potential blunder if Tyrant can stay alive, but the new combo from Article is gonna nullify that right off the start. Great job making sure they had that noob combo. Stress and Article doing a good job at bringing this game back. They have a 2-kill lead to work with, trying to extend this to a game number 3.
You were looking at Article, were you? Tell me you saw that headshot from Stress. He just blew that man's face off. Of course, the sniper transfer hands, and Halogan at the moment has it, but 1 minute left on the clock, and now time is a factor. On top of, just needing to close this scoreline, Halogan and Tryant need to apply pressure. They need to get slays to at least tie this up in the last 40 seconds of the game. And right now I'm looking at Halogan with a final snipe shot left in the chamber. He needs that angle. He needs the information from Tryant, and Tryant going to get pinched and taken out immediately. This is just in the favor of blue at this point. 3 slays. They can milk. They can play slow and stay alive.
Yeah, only 30 seconds left to go, and I think that's going to put it out of reach. They're going to have to get an immediate double kill and immediately get them back off spawn, and I just don't see that happening. Tryant has admitted defeat, just runs out to the middle of the map, takes a couple shots. They're just going to figure out what went wrong in that game 2, try to clean it up in game 3. And it's going back. This was the sniper rifle, the sandbox map, if it were. Regret's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be like Truth, the game that they won, where they have the clear-cut, symmetrical map that they can work around with. There's not really any kind of rifle control to play around with. No light rifle. No. There's a BR, but who uses the BR, right? Shy away. and then the only thing that's really going to count on that map, the overshield and the plasma pistol. We'll see who is able to maintain that control. But props to Stress and Article for bringing that game back. It was looking shaky in the start. They eventually got together. They were able to finish out their collapses. They played well at making sure they had each other's angles and finding out these kills on the map.
Yeah, not actually the way that you would expect it to go, considering the pressure, the momentum that Halogan and Tryant had at the beginning of that game. They were winning definitively, especially coming off of Truth as well with that dominating performance. But Stress and Article held it together. They made it work. And I mean, Stress's patient plays with the sniper really came in clutch in the end. I was like nervous that when they lost that OS, it was going to be over. I mean, Halogan had a distraction. He was firing shots into Stress to back him down. Article, for whatever reason, was just out of the field to play. And I was worried that this would just not work. But somehow, Article managing to get behind Halogan, kill him, and had the combo in his hands. He was able to, remove that OS from play and reset things. So things just worked out, but some scary situations that they managed to get the best of. And this is what Stress and Article need. I feel like they play off of that energy. Getting that game 2 win is huge going into Regret in this next game.
Right, we'll see if they can keep that momentum coming up. I want to see what Stress does off the start. Maybe, what do you think? Do you want to play fast for that overshield, just try to grab it right away? Hopefully you don't take the grenade and the shot in order to burn you out. Or are you going to play slower, try to get the 2 kills, then grab that overshield?
It's a bit of a toss-up. I think if you have the spawn for it, you get a really good opening start, and you know that you're far ahead, you can get there quickly. You might opt to go for that immediate OS grab, but you can also play some amazing nades, and you could deny them. And I feel like if we kick it off with Stress, I feel like he's going to toss nades, and that's exactly what he does here. He's going to opt to play this a little bit more passively, get some nice shots, lay Article with the dive forward, and he manages to get it. So now on board with Article with the OS here. Beautiful shot to trying to take him out. Now he knows that player's isolated bottom red. They need to apply this pressure. They need to get that slay quickly, and then they can flip around and focus on that next player, ISO and blue base. Here we go. Some shots over to Halogan. He doesn't manage to kill and box the shields. Both players have now regrouped together, and they have an opportunity to work together to deny this OS.
That was some great recognition from Article and Stress right there. They noticed that there was 2 red players on the P side. Article, who was also on the P side, knew that he could jump in, grab that overshield, and they wouldn't have the time to melt him. Unfortunately for them, he wasn't able to find much success with that overshield, but having the overshield compared to letting the other team have it is always a great impact. Stress and Article, a fairly good start, but Tryant and Halogan, they're making this hard. They're making them fight for every single kill. It's going to be an inch-by-inch fight for Stress and Article if they're going to take this game 3.
Oh, and they're fighting. On board with Stress right now. Up on P2, of course, Article on top mid. You can see one player backing down on blue base right now. Stress with a good opportunity to pinch this player. Some shots into Halogan, but Halogan with a beautiful nade. Stress narrowly surviving. He knows exactly where Tryant is as well, so he's going to try to play a little bit safely here. He has the combo. You can hear that player's shields come back underneath him, but he can't seem to spot him yet. In the meantime, looks like Halogan's flying up on the top pink to get that challenge. There you have it. Article coming in on the car side. Article with the finish. I love the teamwork coming out from Stress right now and Article as they stay alive and they work together. They continue to maintain this lead. You can see Halogan, he just booked it. He got out of there.
Yeah, I like the recognition from him. He knew that there's 2 players in front of him. He's just gonna wait for his teammate to come up. One thing that I'm not seeing from Stress and Article is they're not taking this numbers advantage and getting that top control. They're opting to stay in the back of this blue base. It could potentially work out if they can find one of these players, but right there, 3 shots were put into him, and the immediate help comes through from Halogan. And I would like to see Stress and Article play a little bit more forward and up into that top mid. Article is eventually gonna burn off this overshield, but this game, they had a 4-kill lead, and it's all been nullified. They got the kill on Stress, got the burn on the overshield, and it seems as if control has flipped on over.
Yep. Looking at Tryant right now, top mid, trying to stay alive, avoid the pressure from both Article and Stress. He knows he's alone. He knows he needs to back up, spawn his team up in red base. They can move back up together and continue to apply some pressure here, looking for some angles. Does not want to jump forward immediately. His teammate pushing up Car right now. We'll see if he also makes a push. Of course, being spotted. He's a little far behind here. He needs to move up and get there quickly. And if you don't, you lose your teammate in the process. Tryant knows that he can't continue to apply pressure. And Stress and Article will continue to maintain their lead.
It's something that we've seen for both teams now. They're just really playing this slow, passive role at the back base, and it hasn't worked out for either team when they've done it. Article and Stress just pushing on through this base. Article has the potential for the double kill. Halogan gonna find his own shots. Stress potentially in the spot where he can get Halogan. I think he's he should know that he's causing a little bit of a funky spawn right there, so maybe he's calling that out to his teammate. He's going to play slow. He's just waiting for his opportunity where he knows where one player is, and he'll take full advantage when that does present itself. He does find the kill on Halogan, but Tryant coming right on back, getting his double kill of his own, getting this game. This game has been real back-to-back trade for trade sort of thing. We see one team get 2 kills, the other team comes back through, finds 2 kills of their own, and that's the kind of style of Halo I like to see. This is going to be coming down to the wire at the end of this match if we see this kind of similar style of Halo continue on.
Exactly that. In the meantime, I'm on board with Article, and Article has picked up the combo at this point, managed to get a nice kill on Tryant to get it. Some shots into Tryant once again to back him down. He will get taken down in that 2v1 though, caught alone, losing the combo, and now the red team can push up on the map, apply pressure. Stress, though, opting to take car 3. He will get the trade, but that's the worst time to get a trade because they've lost the OS in the process. So Stress probably needed to think about playing his life, staying alive. You're thinking about the OS pull that was coming up because now he's missed the opportunity, and now we're on board with Halogan, who has it. And there's that thrust jump. He missed the location of the thrust. You got to hit a little bit farther over to the left. Of course, Halogan. I'll let him do the honors, though. This is one of those moments where I'm like, oh no, he thrusted just a little bit to the right. Anyway, he's got the OS. He's good.
But that's the thing to talk about, right? If you're going to be playing for this $1,000 prize pool, you have to hit your jumps. You can't be making little mistakes like that. Him missing that jump has made him play a lot slower with his overshield, and I feel like he could have done a little bit more with that. He does eventually find the kill on Article, but I think that missed jump, that timing loss that happened because of it, it slowed down this game in a position where they should really be trying to speed it up and extending out this lead while they had the opportunity to do so.
Definitely a balance of risk versus reward, but in the meantime, Halogan still has the combo. He still has pressure up on their base. You can see both Article and Stress trapped in blue base as they have beautiful positions to take some angles here. Look at that movement across window to window, making his way over to blue. Now getting underneath that player, Jeremy. Stress alone right now. Stress unaware of the challenge from behind. He'll get taken out. Article now alone. Needs to back down. We'll see what he can do to try to play his life here, and you can see him back down to car side. So good play from Article, spawning up his team behind him in red, but he will get taken down. Halogan and Tryant, they're picking up momentum. They have presence on the map. They have slays. They've got, well, if you want to call it a power weapon, they've got that in their favor as well, and things looking good for the red team.
And I liked what Halogan and Tryant did right there. They recognized that they caused a split spawn. They immediately found that player that was isolated by himself in red, finished out that kill, and now they have an opportunity to find another kill in top mid. As long as Halogan stays alive, they should be eventually able to drop down and find this kill on Article. They're going to do just that. The kill does come through. This is the momentum that you like to see if you're on this red team. Beautiful job right here to really start expanding out their lead.
Yeah, getting a little scrappy from Stress and Article. I'm seeing Stress right now. This play that he made, flying into bottom mid, he does not have the opportunity to do so. He needs to stay alive. He needs to try to deny or burn the OS. Like, kill the player so he burns it. And at this point, giving it up to Tryant. Now with the OS, of course, 17-11. Things looking great for Tryant and Halogan. And of course, he's going to look for that combo. It looks like it's not up just yet. Knowing that both players are in red, he could pinch from the car side. His teammate pushing up on pink at the same time, and this is the perfect play. We're going to see how this plays out. Article one shot, he goes down. Stress in the meantime, caught in between both players, 19-11. I'm not sure if they can make this comeback, Garrett.
Yeah, Alex, one thing I do want to point out, both these players on red team are on killing sprees of their own. It's been 10 unanswered kills from Stress and Article, and this game is rapidly coming out of reach. They've been doing a great job at just getting these players in the back of these bases, and I don't think our Stress and Article really know how to combat this. They are on their back foot no matter where it seems where they go. They just have a player inside their reticle, and it hasn't been looking good for them. They keep doing this little split off pinch, and it's been working out well. The Article potentially stopping that from happening. Article does find that kill, so that is the first answered kill from, I believe, the last 10 to 12 kills that we've seen on the screen.
Yeah, big kill from Article. I'm looking at Article right now. They have to work off this momentum. He got 2 slays. He's left Stress alone on bottom mid, though. Stress is ISO in blue, and he's fighting a battle by himself. I don't know how I feel about Article going this far away from his teammate at this point in the game, but he will reposition to top mid. He'll get some shots in on Halogan, but Stress dying in the background, and now he's alone. Now he needs to back off. Some shots into Halogan. Halogan gets the best of him. 3 kills remaining. They cannot afford to play individually. They can, they need to play well together, and I just don't feel like it's happening at this point.
And now that they have this lead, Halogan and Tyrant they feel as if they have the ability just to walk freely across the map. All they have to do is make sure they trade. We see that they're just walking together. They eventually find Stress in the bottom blue base. His teammate's gonna come through it. Stress found an amazing kill on that bottom of the base. Halogan had the confidence that his teammate was gonna get that kill, but it didn't happen. Maybe this can be a little bit of a momentum swing for Article and Stress as they are finding kill after kill, but Tryant able to grab that overshield, and that could be the nail in the coffin right there. Overshield in the hand of Tryant. We see Stress immediately moving himself over to that car side. I think he's going to be looking for that combo, but he's been hit up so much that he's not quite able just to freely move into that car too.
Yeah, some amazing battles taking place up on Pink. Article and Stress looked like they were feeling themselves. They were collapsing on Halogan, but in the process, they completely forgot about the OS. They gave it up to Tryant for free. One more kill remaining. Imagine the clutch that this would be if they managed to come back and get that win. But I'm going to have to say this is heavily in the favor of Halogan and Tryant. Now looking at Halogan as he flies up on them through blue. He'll change lanes here. Look how he moves closer to his teammate. His teammate up on top mid or up on car, and they can start to play together in pinch. Right here underneath. We'll see if he can fly up to them. Throws a nice stick. Doesn't seem to connect. There's the fly with the thrust, but he's a second too late. His teammate drops as he goes up in a bit of a blunder. Of course, one more kill remaining. That's all they really need. And we'll
Article
lit
Stress up a little bit with a nade of his own, but like you said, do they have the clutch gene? Because this is the moment where heroes are made. They can't make any mistakes. It has to be perfect. Can we see potentially the greatest comeback in Halo 5 2v2 history? Maybe. As I say, that Article gets 4 shots put right up into him, nades landing all around him. He is taken down. Halogan says, get that thought process out of here. Takes him down. They're going to take the series 2-1. Shake SMH, my head, going to win this series. Great job by Halogan and Tyrant in that game 3.